Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a look back on 25 years of The Weakest Link, and today I'm going to be doing the look back at the rival version with the new host, Mr. Romansh Ranganathan. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. This is where you can get all the series of the rival version of The Weakest Link on iPlayer. So this is series 1, strictly special. 8 celebrities compete to win £50,000 for charity, and it's been going on since 18 December 2021, since original host Anne Robinson stood down from it in 2012, but also, like I mentioned last night, so I came back in 2017 and did one for children in need. So it has like audio description and sign language if you'd wish to have it on iPlayer. So on episode 1, contestants were Anton DeBeck, Jeanette Mamara, Catherine Tildy, Dr. Ange, Emma Barton, Clara Anfield Harvey, and Ore Adubo. So they were the first ever ones on the Strictly Special. So the Christmas special was there, and it was joined by Kim Ross, Gemma Collins, Hugh Fiennes, White Saul, Christopher Biggins, Kate Bootle, Reverend Kate Bootle, Boy Langford, Ollie Smith, Danny John Jules. Yes, so that was the second episode, and that was on 23rd December 2021. So it's not signed in, you see. So episode 3 is a journalist special. So it had Sarah Smith, Kay Burley, Kay Nazine, Vanessa Phelps, Jenny Bond, Michelle Atley, Matt Allwright, and Lucrezia Mananari. Just hang on. Stop for a second. I just wanted to do it on a clearer picture where I won't have that sign. Just get it clear. Just trying to get the picture up so it's clear to make sure it's everyone can see the writing. Yep. Yeah, the fourth episode was just normal celebrities, people from Mix. There was Russell Kane, Chris Agwoski, Maisie Adam, Jon Snow, Nida Waddle, Leslie Joseph, Judy Murray, and Georgia Toffel, also known as Toff. Episode 5, we had Dick and Dom from the Bungalow, Chris Packham, Michelle Collins, Jenna Kearney, Nikki Fox, Claire Norris, and Dev Griffin. Episode 6, you had, just like episode 4 and 5, just mixture celebrity: Esther Young, Patrick Grant, Dave Gorman, Reverend Richard Coles, Grim Zero, Kaz Kimwa, Candice Brown, and the late Vivian. Episode 7, you had radio and podcast. You had Jordan North, Rich Anderson, Pat Sharp, Grace Dent, Bowman Kemp, Jenny Faulkner, John McNally, and Marine Baig. Episode 8, it was again like 4, 5 and 6 as mixed celebrities: Samson Atway, DJ Jax Jones, comedian Lucy Vermute, presenter Ralph Wilding, Strictly Code Diane Roswell, comedian Matt Edmondson, Olympian Bian Walton, and restaurant critic Jay Rayner. And this one, it's the first one out of the 4 with the mixture celebrities that had the titles of what they did, like the others didn't have it. Episode 9, same, like 4, 5, 6 doesn't have like what the celebrities are, but episode 8 did. It was quite weird, but just the celebrities in that were Marcus Bristow, Rita Simons, Jamie Lang, Nicky Chapman, Robertson Daly, Shay Living, Tony Blackburn, and Chunks. And it has them all in seating order, like that one just has them in random order. And Sports Star episode 10, that had Sam Quirk, Christine O'Gordy, G, Emily Campbell, Mike Bushell, Yuga Monya, Dennis Taylor, Brother Monga, and Natasha Barker. Episode 11 had Martin Roberts, Tony Gray Thompson, Melvin Adoom, Annika Rice, John Burko, Kelly Bryan, Richard Blackburn and Susie Ruffle, and that same mixture of celebrities. Episode 12, it had Keadu, Gigi Chalmers, Chizzy Akadulu, Shappy, Shapart, can I pronounce it right, called Slan, D, Linda Robson, Sean Fletcher, Martel Maxwell and Ed Gamble. So that was on so this is on series 2. This is a Strictly special. That was Karen Hauer, Kai Richardson, Amy Dowden, Dan Walker, Jade Adams, Max George, Pete Stevenson and Joanne Clifton. Second one Christmas special with Natalie Castor, Ruby Wax, Sylvie Willen, Wayne Sleep, John Thompson, Tasha Guru, Sam Nixon and Trevor Dion Nicholas. Episode 3 it had daytime TV, it had Fern Britton, Owen Wynne Evans, Nigel Manchester, Charlie State, Mr. Motivator, Callum McGiffin, Dermot Gavin and Dr. Poon and Christian. Episode 4 was again just mixed of celebrities. Susan Carmen, Lawrence Chartney, Harry Pino, James Argent, Mike Wombat, OJ Bond, Sherry Houston and Raj Grissom. Episode 5 mixed of celebrities. John Waite, Rusty Lee, Liz Bevan, Peter Sawks, Dame Dunn from James Pasty, Nick Main, Poppy O'Toole and Roy McGill, and it was food and drink special. Episode 6 mixed of celebrities. Gareth Malone, Brian McFadden, Sam Thompson, Cindy V, Desiree Birch, Lee Mead, Kirky Pritchard McLean and Lauren Stedman. Episode 7 was Eurovision Song Contest special, which had Duncan James, Cheryl Baker, Sonia, Scott Mills, Tia Coffey, Lauren Layfield, Kate Robbins and Sarah Kaywood. Episode 8, the celebrity one, it had AJ Dooley, David Hay, Claire Richards, Debbie McGee, Chris McCaulson, Paul Chuckle, Tom Russell and Jessica Knappett. Apologies if I said kidnap. Episode 9 mixed of celebrities. John Robinson, James Haskell, Bobby Seagull, Amanda Aberdeen, Sarah Kendall, Des Clark, Yinka Bikini and Sue Pollard. Episode 10 celebrities were Kirsty Walk, Nell Affersike, John Barnes, Nick Hewer, Charlie Hedges, Lou Saunders, James Stewart and Stephen Bailey. Episode 11 Sports Stars had Amy Fuller, Ewan Thompson, Carlton Cole, Ryan Sartbottom, Kadina Cox, Perry Shaiken Drake, Pamela Cookery and Phil Vickery. Episode 12 last of the series was Lawrence Weatherboy, Pete Wicks, Danny Miller, Amber Rose Gill, Jenny Clare, Laurie Brett, Keel Smith Bruin and Liv Cook. So Series 3 started off with an EastEnders special. So celebrities we had on that one were Get Out of My Pub, as they say in EastEnders, Natalie Cassidy, Kelly Bryan, Brian Connolly, Ross Boatman, Daniel Howell, Tony Clay, Lorraine Stanley and Delroy Atkinson. Episode 2 celebrities, just mixed of celebrities from all different kinds of walks of life. Stephen Mangan, Myra DeVos, Alistair McGowan, Ed Byrne, Colin Jackson, Dr. Zoe Williams, Lisa Maxwell and Catherine Newman. Episode 3 Penny Lancaster Stewart, Ricky Harwood Williams, Kitty Scott Claus, Josie Long, Kate Thornton, Hal Curtin, Roslyn Cartley and Catherine Tilsday. Episode 4 mixture celebrities. Kimberly White, Ellie Taylor, Reece Stevens, Sunita, Darren Harriott, Greg Wallace, Hannah Wolfswick and Leslie Garrett. Christmas special. Alex Jones, Chris Paris, Colin Nolan, Dane Baptiste, Mel Sculling, Danny Beard, Paul Zeran and Mel Williams. Episode 6, it had mixture celebrities, Joe Pasquale, Christian Guru Murphy, Charlotte Crosby, Tracy Ann Oatman, Sandro Farmhouse, Helen McLean, Russell Watson and Beth Tweddle. Radio special, you had Fly Glover, Rick Edwards, Dave Berry, Owain Wynne Evans, Nikita Candace, Nucci Sai, Vicky Hawksworth and Vassos Alexander. Episode 8, couple special, so it was like 2 sets of couples who like either worked together or been in bands or all of that lot. Celebrities are England goalkeeper David Seaman and his wife ice dancer Frankie Seaman. They both met on Dance the Night together. Ian H. Watkins, Esther and Claire Richards from Steps. Gogglebox, Bisha and Marker, Luther, and McFly's Harry Judd and Dougie Pointer. Episode 9, you had Kerry Goldman, John Street Porter, Bez, Josh Jones, Jarita Pitzel, William Hansel, Donna Clark and Ruby Bogle. 10th one, you had news and current affairs. You had sometimes you got press show more, which give you the name of the celebrities. They don't have them in them all, but some of them, and I think this is one of them. Louise Mitchell, Nina Nima, Michael Burt, John Sargent, Romilly Winks, Dame Jenny Murphy, Callum Wesley and Sharika Paris. Episode 11, Celebrity 1 was Donna Preston, Nikita Kuzman, John Coleshaw, Jamelia, Simon Callender, Diane Boswell, Ekin Sue, Collicourt and Zoe Lyons. I think Ekin Sue just likes to think it's just Ekin Sue. So in that one were episode 12 were Miles Jump, Joe Joyner, Jenny Powell, Mark Benson, Natalie Anderson, Don Littlewood, Tanya Moore and Tom Skinner. Episode 13, mixture of celebrities were JB Gill, Kay Adams, Helen Flanagan, David Gadami, Adam Pearson, Ivor Graham, Troy Wilcox and Jim Barrister. Episode 14 were Joey Essex, Andrew McLean, Ricky Hatton, Josie Darby, Rachel Parrish, Shabazz Says, Laura Jackson and Paul Ball. Episode 15, mixture of celebrities, Stacey Dooley, Adrian Charles, Josie Gibson, Rufus Hound, G.K. Barry, Buzz Khan, Sophie Ducker and Matt Lean. Last episode of that series. In this one you had an Olympic special. I think it was kind of linked to Series 3, but it was broadcasted separate away from it. But that was the Paralympics 2024, which were in Paris. Olympic and Paralympics were held in Paris 2024. So people took part were Sally Gunnell, Pete Reed, Sam Quirk, Tessa Sanderson, Will Bailey, Jay Jones, Rona Martin. They're gone for all 8. I'll try to win money for charities. That was one away, but I think it was more linked to Series 3 or 4. I think it was right in the middle of it. Series 4, this is comedian special. Had Andrew Barnes, Phil Wagg, Josh Puff, Laura Smith, Rena Lee, Maisie Adam, Ian Sterling and Jeff Norcott. This one was duo special. It had Tyler West, Molly Rainford, Molly Pierce, Harry Clark, Stephen and Daniel Luston Webb, Stevie Fletcher and Brenton West. It was a duo special. And it told you where the duos were from. So there were DJ Tyler West and his actor and his girlfriend, singer Molly Rainford. Both met on Strictly and did Britain's Got Talent and Tyler was on Kiss FM. Molly and Harry appeared from Series 2 of The Traitors, ex-couple Bot Start, Stephen and Daniel, and the repair shop, Susie and Brenton West. Episode 3 was strictly special. Contestants on this one were James Bye, Sarah McDermott, Carlos Goot, Michelle Taskis, Lauren Oakley, Kai Widrington, Joanne Clifton and Calvin Fletcher. 4 was the Christmas special was Sean Ryder, Kerry Katoni, Phil Tufnell, Sarah Lindsay, Big Hass, Tim Vine, Heather Pierce and Indian Pollock. Episode 5 was Park Special. Scarlett Moffat, Richie Anderson, Christine McGuinness, Louise Litchin, David Potts, Bobaton Daly, Sean Walsh and Jeanette Manrara. Episode 6 was Gladiator Special. Bionic Sabre, Giant, Diamond, Fire, Athena, referee Mark Clapford and commentator Guy Mulbrigg. They're the people on the Gladiator Special. Episode 7 was a mixture of celebrities. Mel B, Eamon Holmes, Shobha Goldie, Dennis Lawson, Ariel Free, Brian and May Williams, Nick Picard and Rob Bent. Episode 8. Celebrity 1 was Alison Bear, Lavox, Ben Bailey Smith, Anna Richardson, Samantha Kingshorn, Will Best, Jason Bruin and Jackie Joseph. Doctor Nurses Special. Dr. Anderson, Kirsty Mitchell, Dr. X, Arvan Tolkien, Dr. May, Linz Bailey, Rosie Marshall, Wendy Peters and Dr. Linda Pineapple. So it told you the description where they're from. Dr. Rand, Kirsty Mitchell from Casualty, Dr. X Tolkien, May Khan, Linz Bailey from Called Midwife, Rosie from Holby City, Wendy from Doctors and there for other 4 from like TV shows like This Morning, Morning Live and all of Lorraine and that, and Good Morning Britain. Episode 10 were Kate Laura, Liz Dennis, Troy Dineley, Dean Lee, Jordan Gray, Jeff Brazier, Ali Ashfolianas, Ella Thomas, Ruinby. It doesn't have a description of what they do on that one. 11th episode was Mixture Celebrities were Brian McGuigan, Karen Hatley, Joe Thomas, Elaine C. Smith, Tomas Maker, Vic Starr, Kate Thistleton and Sivan Shiriroma. Episode 12, Mixture Celebrities were Gokwan, Snett Trussart, Kate Humboldt, Asin Chartley, Katie Piper, Dermot Murnham, Andy Day and Susie McCain. Episode 13 were Joe Scott, Lauren Tobin, Mel Rose, Simon Rummer, Jazz Singh, Stephen Bailey, Joel Collier and Kate Quinlan. Episode 14 were Keith Duffy, Rachel Riley, Amy Glenhill, Ching Hee Kong, Roy Bremner, Bonnie Langford and Chris Harris. So that was all the series of the Rival Run. Just going to go through weakest link. And it has the series there was a special that actually was held on the 20th of July 2024, but it was filmed with the series 3 lot. And there was a children lead special that aired for soap stars was Anthony Cotton from Coronation Street, Max Baldwin from EastEnders, Kirsty Porter from Hollyoaks and Chris Bisson from Emmerdale, and that was just 4 people to raise money for children in need. So, well, that's all for tonight's video, guys, and if you like it, don't forget click link below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social media channels. Back again soon for another fun-filled packed YouTube video. Bye for now, see you all soon. Ta-da.